All right, welcome to lesson 2.1, where we're going to talk about multiplying integers. Multiplying integers is so much easier than adding, subtracting, etc. There's only two rules. If you are multiplying integers with the same signs, you are going to have a positive answer. For example, here we have negative 4 times negative 8. These are both negative. They have the same sign. That means all I have to do is figure out what is 4 times 8. Well, use my multiplication chart. Here's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 32. 4 times 8 is 32. Because I have the same signs, my answer is going to be positive. What if we have different signs? If you have different signs, your answer is going to be negative every single time. For example, if I have positive 4 times negative 8, I know I'm going to get 32, but different signs, negative answer. If I have negative 4 times positive 8, again, 32, but they're different signs, a negative and a positive, negative answer. So be mindful if you need to put a negative on your answer, or leave it positive. Now, why does that work? Let's look. Here we have positive 2 times negative 3. I'm going to start with positive 2. I'm going to go from 0 over to 2. But then I'm multiplying it, and I'm going to ignore this negative for a moment. I'm multiplying it 3 times, so I need 2 more of these, because here's 1, 2, 3. But then that negative sign tells us that we have to take this and flip it to the other side of 0. So we're going to take this and flip it over kind of in our brains. So this is going to end up going bloop right here to negative 6. All right, now I'm going to color code. I'm going to use a red pen for the next one. Here we have negative 2 times negative 3. So I'm going to start at 0. I'm going to go to negative 2. And then I'm going to ignore the negative sign on our second number. And I need 2 more because I need 3 of them. So there's 1, 2, 3 negative 2's. And now I got to deal with that negative sign. So just like this negative sign told us to flip our positive to the negative side, we're going to use this negative sign telling us to flip our negative to the positive side. So we're going to take this negative 6 and flip it on over here to positive 6. Same sign, positive answer. Okay, we're going to look at this with some counters. Here I have positive 2 times negative 3. So I'm going to start with 2 positive counters. I'm going to ignore the negative for a moment. I'm multiplying 2 times 3, so here's 1 set of 2, 2 sets of 2, 3 sets of 2. So there's 2 times 1, 2, 3. But this negative tells us to flip. Just like we flipped our answer over on the number line, we're going to flip our counters over. And now we have negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, our last problem, we have negative 2 times negative 3. Here's my negative 2. And I am going to ignore the negative, and I need 3 of them. So there's 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets. But again, this negative that we ignored earlier, we have to deal with now before we get our answer. This negative tells us to flip. Just like we flipped over our number line, we're going to flip right here. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're positive. Boom, positive 6. Now, number line and counters are not the most helpful when it comes to working with multiplication and division. So if this piece doesn't make sense to you, that is okay. Remember these rules: same sign positive, different signs negative, and you will be A-okay. Go ahead and move on to practice, and then let me know if you have questions.